So here it is, folks, the wait is over. Our brand new, all singing, all dancing Adventure Bus 3.0 in all its glory. Now, I know we've been teasing you for a while, but it is time to show you what we've been working super hard on behind the scenes for probably the last year or more. But we definitely think it's been worth all the hard work and all the effort, because we are super happy with how our new bus has turned out. You can see we have gone for the rugged off-road swamper look. So we've got some nice big off-road wheels and tyres. We've also got a Raptor painted arch kit, and we've got a tent box on the roof just to maximise the space when we are away on our long road trips. I've got to take this opportunity to say a massive thanks to all the incredible sponsors of the Adventure Bus project. So Say Sky, Phoenix Lighting, Harrier Trail Running and Precision Fuel and Hydration, because without them, none of this would have been possible. So a massive thanks to them for allowing us to achieve our dream. Now, just before I give you a full look round tour of the new van and show you the very smart Ply Guys interior, let's rewind a bit and show you how we got here. Welcome back to the channel, folks. I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run for Adventure, and welcome back to a very, very exciting video that we've been working on behind the scenes for a long time, and we've been dying to tell you all about it. So it is the 18th of May and this is our new VW Caddy Maxi that we just picked up from City Motors in Bristol, who have been fantastic, such a great service. So a big shout out to City Motors. So like I said, it's a 2016 model, one owner, only 60,000 miles and a full service history. And it's just what I've been looking for. And believe me, I have been looking for some time. Now, if you've been following the channel for a while, you'll know that we love to head over to Europe in our little adventure bus to get out on the trails, whether it be racing or training, to have some epic running adventures. And I thought it was about time we had a bit of an upgrade on the adventure bus front. And this is definitely going to be a massive upgrade by the time it's finished. And we are super excited to bring all of you guys along on the journey, from turning this, a standard 2016 Caddy Maxi, into a pretty awesome looking Adventure Bus 3.0. Okay, we are heading up the A30, and this is going to be one of the first big changes to the exterior of the van. So we don't want it to look just like a normal work van, we want it to become the Adventure Bus 3.0. So big changes. We're going to be basically trying to turn it into a swamper, and what that means is, you know, it's going to look rugged and like it can handle the off-road, like it's ready for a zombie apocalypse. It's probably never going to go off-road, and we're just going to spend most of our time on the toll roads through Europe. But this is going to be a big change. We're very excited. So let's get to Penryn and to Kernow Colours, and let's get the first big update done on the van. Okay, so we've arrived here at Kernow Colours in Penryn. Can't wait to see the finished article. The Caddy is dropped off. We've left it in Ben's very capable hands. I've seen some of the work he does. He does awesome work. So we're going to have to wait 2 or 3 days, but it's going to look great when it's finished.
So that's coat number 1. Let that flash off, you can see it starts to go matte, and the idea is to get it all covered, and then for the final coat we'll put 20% thinners in, open the gun wide up, and then just let it all drop so that it gives it a nice even finish. We do that 2 or 3 times, and like I say, on the last one we just go consistently over the whole lot, and that will give it that nice even sheen to it. It should be good.
Okay, so we are at Kernow Colours. It's a couple of days later. This is time for the big reveal of the first stage of the new Adventure Bus 3.0. Here she comes. I'm so excited. Oh yes, have a look at that. How cool is that? So we've gone full on wrapped around the front, the front bumper. We've got gloss grill. I say we, but obviously it's not me, it's Kernow Colours, but I'm here to collect the van. So we've got gloss grill, we've got the rapture effect on the bumper, nice bit of tint on the fog lights down the bottom, and then we come around the side, arch kit along the bottom as well, and around the back. Definitely looking a lot more rugged and off-road now than a standard Caddy. We've also got gloss black wing mirrors. What a job. I had a vision, a picture in my head of how I wanted the van to look, and it is perfect, exactly what I was after. It looks so cool. So we got this awesome Raptor arch kit, we got the bumpers done, we got those tinted fog lights, the wing mirrors. It is looking super rugged and more swamper-like now, but these silver wheels, they're just not doing it for me. I think we definitely need an upgrade. Now that is more like it, a proper set of off-road tyres with some beautiful black alloy wheels. I can't believe how much a set of wheels can completely transform a van, and I've actually gone for these lovely 16-inch Rogue alloys in this black colourway, and they've been clad in some BF Goodrich trail terrain tyres in a 216 65R 16-inch tyre. I think these are going to be perfect for the type of adventures we're going to be having in the new van. So they should be able to handle road mileage, no problem. And if we do have to do some light off-roading, they're more than capable. But more importantly, I think they look awesome on the van. And let's move on to the next part of this exciting journey. So we jumped in the new adventure bus and headed up the A30 to Somerset to a company called Xplore Campers, and this is where we were going to get some exciting new upgrades for the exterior of the van. Now, after searching online for a long time for VW Caddy Swamper accessories, I came across these guys, and they fabricate some awesome add-ons that were going to be perfect for our new rugged adventure bus build. The first of which was their Caddy spare wheel carrier, because no swamper camper is complete without one. So the guys got started by fitting it to the rear doors, and once that was done, it was time to look away again as they drilled more holes in my new van so that they could attach their awesome looking, super functional and extremely well engineered rear door ladder, and this would be the perfect addition for something coming later in the video. And then last but not least, it was time for one of my favourite accessories, and that is the Xplore Campers mole side panels. These will really finish that off-road swamper look that we're going for. So the guys marked up where they were going to drill. I closed my eyes again, and rather them than me, and once the holes were drilled, they applied a quick coat of paint, and then the two panels were ready to be mounted to the bus, making sure that everything was lined up and in the right place. And then several rivets later, all our shiny new rugged looking Xplore Camper accessories were fitted to the new adventure bus. And just like that, we have our three Xplore Camper additions to the outside of the new adventure bus. And that is more like it. It really is starting to take shape now. What with the Raptor covered arch kit and bumpers, the 16-inch Rogue alloy off-road tyres and wheels, and now we've got the Xplore ladder on the back, the spare wheel carrier, and this awesome racking system on the side of the van. And later on, this is going to be carrying our recovery max tracks and a recovery steel shovel. Now, I'm not sure we're ever going to need those, but they are essential items when you're going for that rugged swamper look. Also, I was really impressed with the service that we got at Xplore Campers. So firstly, all three items are fabricated in-house, and I personally think they're really reasonable, but included in the price is free fitting. So we booked an appointment with the guys. We were just so happened to be going up country for a race, so we popped in on the way, and the wheel carrier, the ladder, and the side panels were all fitted in under 3 hours, which I think is pretty impressive. And while we waited, they also popped on our new alloy wheels and tyres. I mean, that's what you call a great service. So if you are in the market for some quality swamper accessories for your van, whether it be ladders, spare wheel carriers, or awesome racking systems like this, then I'd definitely recommend checking out Xplore Campers. And they don't just make stuff for caddies, so they also do transits, T6s and sprinters, and lots of other vans. So what I'll do is I'll pop a link in the description for Xplore, and in fact I'll pop links in the description for all the guys that we've been working with on this exciting new adventure bus build. So lots of new additions to the new adventure bus, and it's looking awesome, but I suppose the only thing missing now is something on the roof. and there you have it. We've got a nice industrial set of Vanguard roof rails in this nice black colorway. And don't you just love a bit of YouTube magic? It makes life so much easier. So these are super strong roof rails, 80 kilograms per bar, and we've got 3 of them. And when they turned up, they were actually in silver, but me being fussy, it didn't really work with the whole colour scheme of the van. So Ben from Kernow Colours kindly said he would spray them black, and what a job he has done. These are the poshest set of roof bars I've ever seen, but I can hear you all saying, why do we need such strong roof rails? Well, come with me and I'll show you. Okay, so you join me for the next exciting chapter in the new adventure bus, and this is all about what we're going to be putting on those roof bars. And we've had a short drive up to Truro to Cornwall roof tents, and I suppose that's given the game away. So yep, we are going to be putting a roof tent on the new adventure bus just to sort of maximise the space we've got. So downstairs we're going to have living, office, studio space, and then sleeping arrangements upstairs. So let's get inside and let's see what tent box we've gone for. We'd popped over to see the team at Cornwall Roof Tents earlier in the week to see what brands and models they stocked, and after having a good chat with the guys and even trying some of the roof tents out, we went with a model from Tent Box because it seemed to fit all of our needs perfectly. Now, before we arrived at Cornwall Roof Tents, they'd unboxed the unit and prepared it for our use, installing all of the hardware, plus a very handy set of cargo roof bars, which would allow us to carry a large cargo box on top of the roof tent, giving us some very much needed extra storage space. Okay, so we've made our way into Cornwall Roof Tents. We've been joined by Robin. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this is what's going on the roof. So this is our new tent box. Shall we pop it up?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's pretty straightforward. So what have we got here, mate?
This is the Tent Box Cargo 2. Very quick to open and close.
As you can see, it looks like a really well manufactured, solid bit of kit, but how much does it weigh?
70 kilos.
So pretty hefty.
Yeah.
So how are we going to get this on top of the new adventure bus?
We'll show you.
Awesome, let's do it. It was great having Robin and Mel on hand to get our new tent box mounted to the roof bars on the new adventure bus. It would have definitely been a very different story if we'd have had to fit it ourselves. And with the help of their handy winch system, they lifted up the Cargo 2.0 and I reversed the bus back, making sure I lined her up with the tent box above. Once lowered down, Robin got on the tape measure, making sure that it was central before we all grabbed a spanner and started tightening all the nuts and bolts, making sure that everything was safe and secure before we drove away. And there you go, folks, we have our new Tent Box Cargo 2.0 attached to the roof of the adventure bus, and I think you'll agree it's looking a lot more swamper-like now and definitely ready for the adventures we've got planned later in the year. We've also got a few accessories to go with it, but we'll show you those later. But I've got to give a big shout out to Robin and Mel from Cornwall Roof Tents. Super helpful. They helped set the tent box up and obviously get it on the roof, and we would have struggled without them, that's for sure. That is a well manufactured piece of kit. But I guess the best thing to do now is to give you a more comprehensive view of the outside of the adventure bus. So after 2 years of planning, we couldn't be any happier with how the exterior of our new camper looks. From the Raptor bumpers, tinted fog lights and the new arch kit that was all painted and installed by the guys from Kernow Colours, our rugged looking new 16-inch Rogue alloys with BF Goodrich Trail Terrain tyres, and all the awesome swamper accessories from Xplore Campers, with the new side racking panels now housing our orange MaxTrax recovery boards and our steel recovery shovel. And we mustn't forget the new rooftop bedroom for when we're away on the road, our new Tent Box Cargo 2.0 that we had installed at Cornwall Roof Tents. And that is the van exterior transformation complete. So I think you'll agree that it's looking a lot more swamper-like now compared to the standard Caddy that we had before. You might have noticed that we've also had a side window fitted. So we went to see the guys at Chilli Jam Vans down in Hale. They put the window in and they've done some work on the inside. Super helpful. It was all a bit last minute, so massive thanks to them for helping us out. But let's show you what's inside in the back. And the grand reveal. There you go, guys. Okay, we ran out of budget. The money's gone, it's all done. That's all we could do. Not really. They just prepped it for us. So we've had it all prepped, insulated, some battens on the floor, and we've had it carpeted, or all the areas that we need carpeted, and that is for the next chapter of the adventure bus build. And I'm actually speaking to you in Glasgow, Scotland, so that might be a bit of a giveaway. Can't wait to get the van fitted out. It's going to be super exciting. I'd say it's been 8 years in the making, so today is the day, but you're going to have to stay tuned for the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Really hope you've enjoyed the build so far. If you have, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. We will catch you in the next episode, and as always, stay safe, keep on running.